Hola, I'm Veli and I'm here to teach you how to make your own shampoo bar from scratch, homemade, with only natural ingredients and in less than 15 minutes. So let's go! So the first thing to know is that you will need a face mask. Why? Because the surfactant SCI is coming in a very powdery way, so it can irritate your throat. So I would recommend, personal recommendation, to put a mask on your face. You will feel the difference. All right, once you have the mask on, you're gonna put between 27.5 to 28 grams of SCI, which is the base ingredient. Here we go, we put it slowly so we don't put a lot of powder. All right, let's go for the second ingredient. Right now we're just putting dry ingredients. We're gonna mix them all, and then we're gonna continue with the oily and the wet ingredients. We have the white clay, which we need 7 grams. All right. You can use another type of clay, but the white one cleans very well. So, exactly 7 grams. Perfect. Then we're gonna put the powder of neem that I will show you right now. This will be the next ingredient. I need to actually open it. All right, 6 grams. I'm gonna use the little spoon I have. Oh, it smells like matcha. Till we reach the quantity of 6 grams. Perfect. And 1 gram from inulin. Inulin is very good for your hair because it softens it. So let's add 1 gram of it. Okay. Now we're gonna mix all the ingredients together. And here you can choose if you want to have another container to put all the oily and liquid ingredients, or continue adding in the same one. I usually just work in the same container, so that way I have to wash less after it. Now we go with the oily ingredients. So these are the wet ones. Here we have jojoba oil, and we're gonna add 2.5 grams. So for this one, let me see the color. Yeah, we're gonna take one of the pipetta that we have, pipettes I guess it's called, and we're gonna add with the bascula 2.5 grams, which turns out is more than I expected. Oh. Done. Perfect. Now we're gonna continue with the castor oil. and we will be adding 2 grams of it. This one is more sticky, so you gotta be careful with it. All right, we got it. To add to the wet ingredients, we will also go with the chamomile hydrolate and add 2 grams of it. All right, and then the extract of calendula as well we have here. So 1.5 grams of extract of calendula. Perfect. The last ingredients will be essential oils. One is from lavender, and the other one is from salvia. We're gonna put between 4 to 6 drops of each one of them. Oops. Okay. Well, and now we're gonna do the last thing, which is give it a good mix to all of this with the spatula that we got. We're doing it slowly, no rush. It needs to end up having the texture of a plastiline, a bit more. Also, if you need more liquid, then we're gonna add more hydrolate from the chamomile. You can also use another thing like vinegar or distillated water, but I recommend this one personally because it smells way better. Okay, as you can see, we're already getting some balls, little balls. You keep stirring, it's a matter of time. You're gonna finally do a soap, a shampoo. We're gonna add a bit more of the hydrolate because it turns out that I need a bit more liquid, but you are gonna add it very slowly because you don't want to put too much. Then it's gonna be harder to work on your shampoo. So you keep stirring until you find the right texture. I will show it to you later on. We're gonna add the mixture into the table, and now we're gonna start working it with our own hands. You can use gloves, but remember that these are natural products and you're gonna be washing your hair with it, so it's completely fine. Let's try to scratch all we can. There you go. All right, so after a big effort, I made a ball. You can see it's a pretty fun ball. But now we're gonna give it some form because this doesn't look like a shampoo. So let's try to roll it on the table. Try to keep it as together as you can and try to work it with both hands. Squeeze a bit between your hands and then hold it and keep squeezing until you get a shampoo bar. That might take a while, but don't rush. Remember, you're gonna use this bar for 1, 2, who knows, maybe even 4 months. Depends how many times you shower. All right, looks like we have our homemade soap solid shampoo for delicate scalps. Here we go. Congratulations if you arrived until the end. So what I did to measure the pH is actually putting a bit of water. It can be water from the tap, whatever water you have around you. Add it into the container that we've been preparing our shampoo and just stir a bit until you see that it gets a bit like liquidy and green, just that way. Then we're gonna take one of the strips from pH that we have, and as you can see on one of the sides you get the number of the pH that you're gonna get once you use one of the strips. So I just recommend even just taking half of it to use. So yeah, you can take half, no need to take much. You just put it and wait until you see, I would say it's around 5.5, 6. So it's a good pH. If it goes above, we will have to use the acid lactic or the bicarbonate for lowering it. But in this case, the pH is good, so our recipe works pretty well. One more thing that you need to know is let it rest for 24 hours until all the ingredients get completely solid. So right now, you're not going to be able to use it until tomorrow. And then just store it in a place that after you wash your hair, it can dry. Because if it stays in a box, in a warm place, with humidity, it can also get a bit of like some fungus or some natural things that can grow, because still it's a natural soap. So keep it dry as much as you can and enjoy it.